Good morning. I wanted to reply to your comment here because you say that if the dentures are made right, you shouldn't need adhesive unless they're immediate dentures. Then after you heal, you will need a reline. And you're a lab tech for 25 years. That's awesome. Cool. You're a lab tech. That means you know a lot. So that also would mean that you know that some people choose to use adhesive. That's my case. My dentures fit good. However, they were made at like the 8-month mark instead of closer to a year. And I shrank a lot in those couple months. So they're not as tight as I would like them to be. But that was my fault. No fault of the person who made my dentures. They went by the impressions that they were given, which then changed from the time I started the process until the time that the process ended and I got my final denture. Even when they did fit perfectly, though, I still used adhesive. There's nothing wrong with using adhesive. If that makes you feel more comfortable and more confident to eat, that's okay. A lot of people on this app specifically, even though their denture fits perfect, as you say, like, perfect and you shouldn't need adhesive, they still choose to use cushion grip or adhesive or whatever the case may be because it makes them feel more secure. So one of the reasons that I wanted to video reply to this is because when you say things like you shouldn't need adhesive, it makes, and saying if they're made right, it makes people think that their denture was made wrong. And that's not entirely true. You should know that people's mouths are continuously changing. And not every dentist or denturist or whatever the case may be, they don't always make people aware of the shrinkage. So they'll be in their immediate denture, and then at the 6-month mark, they'll do the hard reline. Well, you're still rapidly shrinking for like the first year. So if you get your hard reline done at 6 months, by the time you're at a year, they're not going to fit anymore. And not everybody can afford to get a new denture or get another hard reline at that point. So while I value your comment and I appreciate your comment, I just want people to know that their denture wasn't made wrong if you have to use adhesive. Like that's going to give people the wrong impression, and they're going to think that their dentist was crappy or whatever, or even the lab tech was crappy, and that's not the case. That's far from the case, actually, because like I said, I paid good money for my teeth, and my mouth did a lot of unpredicted shrinking, unfortunately. But as I said, I would have used adhesive either way, because that just makes me feel more confident. Honestly, when I put my teeth in with this adhesive that I'm using, I can't even tell that I have dentures in. I can't. And if that's how people feel when they use adhesive, that's great. Who cares if they have to use adhesive or not? So that's just my opinion on that part. But yeah, please don't say if they were made right or they weren't made right, that type of stuff, because unless you know like the full situation, that's an unfair thing to say. As a lab tech, you wouldn't want people saying that, oh, my denture was made wrong by this person because it doesn't fit right, even though it was shrinkage that caused it to not fit right, if that makes sense. Like I'm not coming at you, and I'm not trying to argue with you or anything. I just want the wording to be a little bit more cautious, because people come to the comment section and they cling on to some people and like they take their word for everything. There's people on YouTube, a specific person on YouTube that says so much false stuff. For some reason, these people still follow her and act like she's the denture god. I mean, it's so I try to watch what I say, and I try to keep my comment section kind of not like this is how it has to be or it's wrong type situation. I hope that makes sense. But like I said, I'm not coming at you, and I hope you don't feel like I am. I'm just trying to let people know that there's more to it than just what you said. All right. Have a good day. Thank you.